Hi, and welcome to today's episode of The History of Chocolate. Today, we are diving into a topic that's both sweet and fascinating: the history of chocolate, from its ancient origins to the modern day chocolate bars we all know and love. Chocolate has an incredibly rich and complex story. Let's take a journey through time and see how this delightful treat became a global sensation. Chocolate, a word that brings a smile to so many faces. But did you know that chocolate wasn't always the same sweet treat we enjoy today? In fact, its history goes back thousands of years and has traveled across continents to become what we know now. Let's start at the very beginning. Chocolate comes from the cacao tree. You might be wondering, what's the difference between cacao and cocoa? Well, cacao refers to the raw beans from the cacao tree, while cocoa is the processed version that we use in chocolate bars and hot chocolate. Think of cacao as the pure, natural form and cocoa as its roasted and refined cousin. The ancient Olmec civilization, one of the earliest in Mesoamerica, around 1500 BC, was among the first to cultivate cacao. They made a bitter, frothy drink from the ground beans, often mixing it with spices like chili. No sugar, no milk, just a strong, spicy cacao drink. Later, the Mayans and Aztecs adopted cacao into their cultures, using it in religious ceremonies and even as currency. Imagine paying for your groceries with cacao beans. How cool is that? Chocolate stayed in the Americas until the early 1500s, when Spanish explorer Hernán Cortés encountered cacao in the Aztec Empire. He brought cacao beans back to Spain, where people were curious but not thrilled about the bitter taste. So what did they do? They sweetened it by adding sugar, vanilla, cinnamon, and the drink became popular among European nobility. It became a luxury and something only the rich could afford. From Spain, the love of chocolate spread to France, Italy, and eventually all over Europe. Now, how did we get from a hot drink to the chocolate bars we eat today? That transformation started in the 19th century. A Dutch chemist named Conrad van Houten invented the cocoa press in 1828. This machine could separate the cocoa butter, which was fat, from the cacao beans, leaving behind a fine cocoa powder. This process made chocolate smoother and easier to work with. Then in 1847, a British chocolatier named Joseph Fry mixed cocoa powder with sugar and cocoa butter, creating the first modern chocolate bar. And voila, solid chocolate bar was born. From there, chocolate took off. In the late 19th century, Swiss chocolatier Daniel Peter invented milk chocolate by adding powdered milk and to the mix made a good chocolate bar. This made chocolate creamier and sweeter, and it quickly became a favorite around the world. Big companies like Cadbury, Nestle, and Hershey's started mass producing chocolate, making it affordable for everyone. Today we have countless varieties of chocolates, like dark, milk, white, filled with nuts, fruits, or even chili, all thanks to the journey that started thousands of years ago. So the next time you bite into a chocolate bar or sip in some hot cocoa, remember, you're tasting thousands of years of history, from ancient cacao ceremonies to Dutch inventors and Swiss chocolatiers. Chocolate has had quite a journey. Thanks for tuning into 5 Minutes English Boost. I hope you enjoyed this sweet trip through time and learned something new today. If you like this episode, don't forget to subscribe for more fun stories and English learning tips. Until next time, stay curious and keep boosting your English. Thanks for watching.